Hi, Mari. You want to make an appearance? Oh, hi, baby. How's it going? I'm cutting corrugated tin and filling in these weird bays under my windows and above my windows. I'm just trying to beautify my house a little bit, which means that I have to cut a bunch of tin in very non-plumb ways. So I have to be relatively precise about it. And so over the last couple of weeks, I've been running tests about how best to cut said tin. I've used things like reciprocal saws and skill saws, as well as tin snips and a couple other things. I even watched a video of this guy recommending that you rip it in half with your hands. I highly don't recommend that. That's a terrible idea, but I also tried that. And in the end, I found one method that trumps all of the others. Thanks to my buddy Willie of William Olson Designs. Shout out to Willie. He got me on this tool called the Nibbler. Now this one's made by Makita, but I'm sure that you can find, you know, a version of this made by your preferred power tool maker. Essentially, this Nibbler kind of looks like a routing bit on a power tool. And when you turn it on, there's little teeth in here that just sort of just bite the tin. Let me see if I can, like that. And it enables you to just cut through any kind of thin metal like butter. And I'm going to show you exactly how easy it is to do with this tool. First, we got to mark out another sheet because I'm cutting it for a specific project. And these things are really awesome right here. If you want to mark on metal in a way that you can clearly see it, and in a way that easily rubs off when you want the mark gone, these tools have been invaluable to me. So I learned two things in this project: about the Nibbler, that's number one, and about that thing, that's number two. These clamps are also pretty convenient for stabilizing it, so you can use other sheets of metal as templates. You definitely want to wear eye protection and ear protection because the Nibbler creates little sharp shavings of metal that look like teeth. And you definitely don't want one of those going into your eye. And you also probably, on that note, want to lay something down so that when those shavings fall off, they're not going to end up in your lawn. Because if you're walking around barefoot, I suspect you're not going to want to step on those shavings. So I just laid down some cardboard. I'm catching them, and we'll later dump them into the trash. Having a hard time speaking today. Then when you're super safe and ready to nibble, all you have to do is turn it on. That wasn't the cleanest cut I've ever done because I was watching the camera simultaneously as well as the power tool. I'm gonna have to redeem myself here on camera, but as you can see, as steady as your hand can cut, the nibbler can do it. It'll make a nice clean line regardless of whether or not you go off your line or not. So let me just show you one more time how I cut, and then we'll sign off.